Hey guys, so I wanted to talk more about my disability. So when I was 3, my parents noticed that my feet were turning in and I was falling a lot. So they took me to Dane Children's and they diagnosed me with CP because they couldn't really find out what I had. I also have a little ear and a normal size ear, so I'm half deaf. And I had kidney reflux, which gave me a lot of really bad UTIs. And then also, kidney reflux is like when your kidney is shaped like a horseshoe. Anyway, so yeah, it gave me really bad UTIs, and they also had to test me, and the test was not great. Basically, they shoved a catheter in you multiple times, make you pee, and then they watched you pee. Yeah. I had my first surgery when I was 4 on both legs, and I had to relearn how to walk. And then, Dane Children's wasn't, treating me right, as in, like, they were saying I need, like, unnecessary surgeries. So we switched to, Cincinnati Children's. Like, they said that I needed, surgery on my ear, which I didn't, and I needed surgery on my kidney, which I didn't need, because Cincinnati Children's found out that I, didn't even have kidney reflux, like, I grew out of it, so, yeah. And then I also had my second surgery when I was 8, on my right leg. Yeah. Very painful. Basically, it's, so my first surgery was, a heel cord lengthening and a split hinge transfer on my left leg, and then they did the split hinge transfer on the right leg when I was, 8. Basically, they, like, move your tendon out. It was kind of painful. Yeah. And then, Cincinnati Children's also diagnosed me with, CMT, which was, CP was a misdiagnosis. And so, they couldn't ever really find out what type of actually, let me explain CMT a little bit. Okay, so CMT is a genetic disease, and we don't really know where it came from, because no one in my family that is still here has had CMT. So maybe I'm the first one, or maybe it's not CMT. So I'll get to explaining that in a little bit. So yeah, and it basically, it's a progressive disease, so as you get older, you get worse, and it affects everything. It starts from your legs, and then it goes to your arms and hands, and then, like, yeah. Yeah, like, I used to dance and run and, stuff like that, and now I'm pretty much full-time wheelchair bound. I have a walker in my house that I use to walk to get around, because, like, I do need to exercise so I don't lose my muscle strength as fast. So yeah. So, so I see Cincinnati Children's every 6 months just for, like, a checkup. I see, a pulmonary person, which is, like, my breathing, and I see a neuromuscular person. I see rehab as in like physical rehab, not like drugs or alcohol type of rehab. I see a physical therapist, I see a dietitian, and I see a psychologist. And normally I will get x-rays and my blood drawn. I used to be so afraid of needles when I was little, but I'm used to it now. Yeah. I also had a head surgery when I think it was the summer of going into 7th grade. Yeah, I had a cyst on my head. Yeah, so I also got connected with the CMTA, which is basically a research group that researches about CMT. And one of them said that we should go to Nationwide Children's because that's a CMT Center of Excellence. So we went there and I got a few tests done, and then they said, oh, you have this VRK1 gene. It's super rare and it's new. Like, it's a whole new thing. And it may or may not be a CMT. It may be a type of CMT, it may not be a type of CMT. We don't really know, and there's not much research on it, and only like 4 other people, I think, have it. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, mentally, I also see, Nationwide Children's, I also see them every 6 months too. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, mentally, it's been challenging. People always treat me different, or they treat me like I'm not smart, baby me, yell at me if I need help sometimes, get frustrated with me. Just, yeah. So, yeah, that is, my disabilities. Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye.